Hey everybody, welcome to Open the Gates. I'm your host Matt Burke, and tonight we're going to be having on Hex Allen. He's going to be talking about his book Nephilim Squadron. So if you guys give a warm welcome and two horns up for Hex, I would gladly appreciate it. What up, Hex? How you doing, man? Oh, you're Hell Allen now, huh?
Hell
Allen. That's awesome, dude. I love it, man.
Hey, what's
How you
up?
been, man?
How's it going, man?
It's been great, dude. It's been a weird week, you know. I just started doing like live streams on Mondays. I'm just trying it out, kicking it around a little bit just for like an hour for fun. So did like a little pilot episode that on Monday. Just did that because this show is dedicated to the guest that's on, you know. So I wanted to do something a little more just different, you know, a little more I don't know. Less
what is that
show, more.
What are you doing with that Monday show?
It's just Metal Movies and Brewskis Live, yeah. Just
yeah. I saw that. It's like number one. I'm like, oh my god, this is like something different.
Yeah, something different, a little more like metal focused and really you know, this one's more about having people on and stuff like that. So, but yeah, man, how are you doing? What you been up to? I haven't seen you in about a month now. Since the barbecue.
Just been doing some detail work around this campaign before I really hardcore finish up with the book. And Nephilim Squadron is you know, still in progress, and this is an 80-page graphic novel, and actually I guess I could reveal this now, but yeah, I'm lying about the page count. Is probably going to be a little more than 80 pages, as we all seem to do here. But yeah, that's I added a couple more pages, and then there'll be also some, you know, you know, and you know how like in the back of these books they have like some extra artwork and stuff and whatever to fill out the back of the pages, you know. Not much of that, but I'm planning that out also.
That's cool, man.
But hopefully I'll be completely done with all the inks by the end of the year, and then it's taking a lot longer. I know it's taking a lot longer than I expected, but then the color I'll start on the color, which now that I got my process down, shouldn't be as long as it took the first 36 pages, which is if you back the book now, or if you backed in the past, you can get I've released the first 36 pages in color online. Yeah.
That's
just
awesome,
as to appease people for now, you know, while they wait. You know,
cool,
I know because it's just tough waiting on these things, and yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man. You know, it's crazy when you learn different like techniques, you know what I mean? For your you know, for when you're doing your pages or artistic styles or whatnot, you know. For me, like like the coloring process it takes a while, you know.
Oh, look at this. It's pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, I got it.
It's shiny.
Pretty sharp. Down to the bone.
No, I don't mean to distract you with my shiny head. Hey, look at this over here. Don't worry about my late book. Look at my shiny head.
Oh, it's all good, man. You know.
Yeah. But yeah, if anyone's concerned about the next installments of Nephilim Squadron, the pages are planned to be shorter books, and I'm promising that I'll have a big chunk of it done before I even launch. So I won't be taking your money before you have to wait a long time again.
Yeah, man, it's just, you know, these books, you know, we're new creators. It's a new movement. You know what I mean? We're still trying to figure out how to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, and it stresses me out too.
Yeah, and it's exhausting too. Like trying to you know, how to you're working on one thing, and then it kind of could burn you out on one thing. Like me now, I'm working on like three different things, and it might, you know, it might take me 10 years to fucking do them all. You know what I mean? But I don't want to work on one thing and get burned out on. I want to burn out on one thing, then jump to the next thing, burn out on that, jump to the next thing, burn out on that, then circle back around. Just keep doing circles. You know what I mean? And I think, I don't know. I think that's going to be fun for me, you know? And then, let's see here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's not fun as an independent creator doing this. It is really a lot of fun, but you know, and life is already stressful as it is with other stuff. So this is just more stress. Who, you know, we crave it.
Yeah, no, we love it. We love it too. But it's like
we crave the drama.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
It's like a food you eat too much of, or something you love. You know what I mean? Too much of anything is not good. You need a break, even if it's your comic you love. You know, sometimes you gotta take a break sometimes and work on other stuff, and then come back to it, and then hit it hard. You know what I mean? We love it.
Yeah.
And we're nuts. I plan on doing this forever, dude. Like, hopefully, you know.
I know. I mean,
sarcastic.
This is the end game for me.
Yeah, me too.
As I once heard your boy Zach, Richard C. Meyer say, who was one of the people who got me into this whole thing.
Yeah, me too. One of them.
Yeah, he said, you know, comics is the destination, and yeah, I truly believe that. But
yeah, man.
Yeah, it's. I mean, well, if if that's your goal, yeah. But if you know, my goal is not like a Netflix series or anything.
Oh yeah, totally, man. Like, I just want to tell comics like in that format. You know what I mean? I might go bigger, small, or wide, or whatnot, but it's sequential art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It might be black and white, might have color, but it's sequential storytelling, like in basically a comic book form. That's, for me, that's what it's all about. You know? Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing like it. Nothing like the creation of it. Nothing like the end result.
Yeah, like even
discussions around them.
Oh yeah, 100%. And even like a pulp, you know what I mean? Like, you do something, maybe you do like a story and you just have a couple pictures in it. To me, it's like a slow sequence, a slow burn sequence, you know. Pulps, I would be like down with doing something like that even one day. I'm not saying I would, but I'd be open to like maybe trying it. But
like what do you call it? Like you know, what like kind of like what Thomas Patrick Parnell did with Zorro, or it's mostly prose, and then you have like some images.
Yeah, like I mean, something like that, or like I have this Solomon Kane book, you know what I mean, where it's pulp, you know, where it's like every and like bam, splash page, or just every chapter you have one big image that's badass and kind of encapsulates that whole chapter, you know.
Yeah.
So sorry if I'm roboting a little bit. It's just been kind of weird over here, the connection for the last like couple weeks. I don't know why. It's weird. So, but yeah, man. Yeah. But I'd be open to that. So I know who you are. I've known you for years. You know what I mean? Me and you have been online buddies, and through the movement, Comicsgate, and whatnot. But for people that don't know who you are, maybe you can tell us a little bit about yourself for people that are new to the stream.
Who am I? Yeah, I've been trying to figure that out for like 50 years.
Me too.
On a metaphysical, you know, cosmic, you know, level of.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm an artist, a long-time professional artist. Currently looking for some gigs, but also working on my comic. I've been a fan of all of the things, you know, from since the 70s, I guess, starting with Star Wars, and then as I get older, I start to realize that I was not only influenced by like stuff like Star Wars, but I was also ruined by what is now called grindhouse movies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
In fact, uh, you wouldn't consider Jaws a grindhouse movie, but when I sit back and think about my life, thinking about like what was my first memory of the first movie I ever saw, and it was Jaws,
Right.
and that was 1975, and I remember seeing that in a theater.
You're
Because
sorry.
I had older sisters. My
Me
sisters
too.
were older than me,
Me too.
a lot older than me,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so they dragged me around to movies and like all these zombie movies and crazy
That's cool,
demonic,
man.
it was grindhouse movies when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, that's right. Jaws was 1975. So I was 3 years old when I saw Jaws.
Oh, yeah.
And
Well,
so that's my
damn.
first memory of a movie.
You remember that?
Before,
Damn.
yeah. I remember
That's pretty
watching that.
smart. I mean, that's pretty
I
cool.
remember seeing Robert
At a
Shaw.
young age. Yeah, Robert Shaw.
Uh,
Robert Shaw.
yeah. Yeah. He was like the most memorable character.
Totally. 100%.
From my 3-year-old memory.
Yeah.
Aside from the shark.
Right.
And then of course there's Star Wars, and then Saturday Night Fever. That's not for a small child to see, but I saw that when I was a little kid in the theater. And then various zombie movies like Gates of Hell. It was this Italian zombie movie, and
Yeah.
oh yeah, and then with my cousins, I had cousins that I'd go see movies with who were older, and they take me to see stuff like Eaten Alive,
Yeah.
and Alligator with Robert. Oh God, what was that guy? Robert Forster. He was the star of Alligator.
Yeah, Rob Forster.
Yeah, and more known now for like the Jackie Brown movie.
Jackie Brown.
Yeah. So yeah, but with comics, my exposure to comics started, I guess when I was like a small kid, but it didn't really resonate until I was around 13.
Okay.
With when peers of mine were really excited about the comics and the storylines, and then and I would like be like fascinated by what they were talking about, and they talk about stuff like what's going on with the Avengers and X-Men, and then and at the same time I got into Robotech,
Oh, that's cool.
the the imported Japanese animated show. Before people started calling it anime, it was Japanimation.
Japanimation, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I remember that. My brother-in-law was like,
Yeah.
that's Japanimation, bro. This is Ultraman.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
So,
He's like, no, that
yeah.
shit's dope. That shit's fucking sick, bro. I'm like,
So I got into those things around the same time, and that's when I discovered, bespoke comic shops, as opposed to like just seeing stuff on the stands in the supermarket, and then I just fell in love with all of that, and I became inspired, I guess, to actually write. I didn't really get into reading like as as a serious thing until I read a Conan book. It was like
oh, really?
Yeah, the Conan the Barbarian was like one of the first novels that I read that was outside of like Encyclopedia Brown and this kind of academic bullshit that they made us read in like 5th and 6th grade. I think it was
Robert
like
Howard?
6th grade. Yeah, Robert Howard.
Yeah, that's who I'm reading right now. The Solomon
wasn't
Kane, right
it was a
there.
Conan book. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
wasn't a Howard written book, but it was a Conan
Oh,
book.
okay. His verse, yeah.
Because this was the
All the
80s,
schools are
so like
inspired by
there
him
were
anyway. They
many
all fucking
different
love him. Yeah, some doing
different
better than others,
series
but
by then.
everybody loved it.
Mm. but yeah, then that's when I realized like how awesome that literature can be. And then I really got into coming up with stories of my own, and then like drawing at the same time. And that's where the writing and the sequential art came together. And then
That's awesome.
I was like, I should come up with my own story.
Right.
When I was like, my later teens,
Yeah.
and then sort of that's when Nephilim Squadron developed, like in around college, as when I was in college, that was like that's when I really started to kind of develop it, and kind of when it was I created a first version of it, and then I kind of stopped and fell off and got into just work and doing my first art job was doing caricatures and quick
Ooh,
sketches on
dope.
the pier.
Those are the best, dude. Those are
And
I
then I
love
got
those
to
more than like I love those so much, man. You know who does really
yeah,
good
it,
ones?
it really
Like
helps you develop.
Anthony Romano, or not Anthony Romano, sorry. Dark Gift. He does really good fucking caricatures. I was just like, wow, dude. Like
Oh, really?
yeah,
I've
dude. He
never
did one
seen him
of
do
somebody.
caricatures.
I was like blown away. You know what I mean? I was just like,
Hmm.
because I don't think he's done like a book yet. You know what I mean? I think he's done like an art book or something like that. Sorry. And
Oh, he's got
but I was blown away
books coming out.
by his caricature. I love caricatures. I just love the way that they nail down fucking
Mm.
the mannerisms and like the proportions of people's faces. I was real big into
Mm.
Cracked and Mad before I was into comics. I mean, I always loved comics and shit, but I was
Yes.
buying Cracked
Oh.
and Mad and reading Cracked and Mad like as a child and teenager and
Yeah.
stuff, So
I consumed
yeah,
so much stuff. That was another big thing. I
yeah.
had a subscription to Mad Magazine and
No shit.
National Lampoon when I was a
Oh,
teenager. I had
that's dope.
subscriptions to that shit. So that kind of like leaks into
Yeah,
the
totally.
Nephilim Squadron too, because it's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
like a satirical sort of thing.
Oh, that's good.
It doesn't take itself very seriously. There's a lot of action and their character development, but also I just can't like do this whole serious dour
Yeah. No, I hear
sort
you.
of
It's hard,
thing.
right? I'm the
It's
same
just
way
not
with Butch
me.
CLEAVER. It's like for me, it's hard too. Like I gotta have that
uh,
little quirkiness to it. You know what I mean?
uh,
I mean quirky for my shit a little bit. Like I'm really big into like Evil Dead and but also like really character driven stuff. You know what I mean? Like real the way people speak and things like that, and just the way they have nuance
mm,
and the way they do things. But it's
yeah,
kind of hard to do
that's
that with
I have to say that's what
comics sometimes.
I really love about Butch Cleaver is the way
Oh,
you make your characters talk.
oh
Is
yeah,
like
that's
it's such a unique way of speaking, and then just the whole world, the whole universe you created is it's just like this should be like I hate going to this place where like this should be a TV show, this should be a cartoon. And yeah, I see it that way, uh, and I know like if you know me, if you people out there know me at all, then you sometimes you hear me saying that uh you know uh n- that it's not my intention for my book to be a series or cartoon, but I've been watching that show Gen 5, or
mm.
yeah, is it Gen 5 on Amazon, the spin-off of The Boys.
Oh, okay. Is it cool?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
okay.
really good.
I dig The Boys, man. That was fuck. I mean, I like my buddy Miguel. Let me read the first book. I was just like, whoa. They did this like
uh,
as a movie or something, and then they did, but it wasn't the same. They kind of took them 3 seasons to kind of get in there. Sorry if I
mhm,
roboted a little bit, man. Thanks for what
yeah.
you said about Butch Cleaver too.
Oh, right on.
I would love. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I fucking would love to see it as a video game or movie or a cartoon or something. I actually want to make toys someday. I want to make like He-Man toys style.
Yeah,
Like
it's hard
the
to resist those thoughts, because I'm like I try to be a purist about comics,
yeah, me too. But it's just
like
like
I brought up the Gen 5 because there's this
yeah,
character, uh, this girl who her power is she turns real tiny,
yeah.
but
The convoy.
her face, just like her whole presence in her
Yeah.
face, the way her face looks
Okay.
just like Mecha Mahia from Nephilim Squadron.
Oh,
And I'm
okay.
like, oh
Okay.
my god, if I could cast Nephilim Squadron, and she would be
Yeah.
Mecha Mahia.
Okay.
Just
So when you draw your characters, do you have them casted? Like I do that now. I cast people for different things now because it's just easier for me to put out the scenes in my head when I'm
no,
drawing.
some of them were based on like people I knew.
Okay.
But
I used to
like
do
I don't
like a
want to say because
compilation
it's
of
like
different
you're not supposed to.
actors, but now I just go
Yeah.
for one actor, and it's
Mm.
it's helped me out a lot,
Mm.
it's helped me out a lot, but sometimes like I'll be drawing a character and I'm like, damn, like this actor's better. Then I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, I gotta go back and fix the nose, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool, man. So you were into like a lot of stuff, growing up. A
Oh
lot of
yeah,
different
and then I,
movies and comics and stuff, and Mad, yeah, very kind of similar to me too, man. Took it all in,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I had some art and animation jobs, and then I got into the video game industry for a long time.
Sick.
For about that was
That's
like
sick.
for the past 12. Well, not now it's not past 12 years anymore, but and then after that I started like watching a lot of YouTube videos about I was working on I was redoing the comic at the same time, and watching YouTube, and then
Same.
not realizing that crowdfunding was the way to get it out there, because I was like about to give
Same.
up.
Yeah, same.
Like, yeah,
Fucking
like,
crazy.
yeah. So that's how
Yeah.
I stumbled into the whole crowdfunding thing and Comicsgate,
Yep.
and this whole crazy crowd.
Oh, it's cool, man. Like it's weird, you know what I mean? Like sometimes we throw the name community around. I always throw network around, but I don't give a
Mm.
fuck. Like it's a community. I mean, I don't say it anymore, but I like in my mind, I feel like it's a community, and we fight and bicker and talk shit and hate and sue, but it is a community. But it is also a
Yeah.
network. And everyone's out there, and we're all fucking weird and making our books and stuff. I mean, I think artists are just very passionate, and they're very writers too,
Oh yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Who were
We're
some of
all
your
weirdos.
yeah, no, 100%. Who were some of your me too, like I 100%, I'm weird too. Who were some of your influences as far as like art goes for your just who are you inspired by, and who were you are like, name some of them if you can, that'd be cool.
I mean, it's tough. It's like, there's a lot of people I like, but as far as like who's like an influence on my art,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess subconsciously, I'm always thinking that a lot of my characters look like Matt Wagner's characters,
Grindel,
even though I don't
right?
try to. I mean, he was like because I guess because he was Matt Wagner was like one of my first favorites in the independent scene growing up, or not independent, or small publishers. Yeah, I guess he was doing Grendel under the Comico label.
Yeah.
Or Comico. I hate saying Comico. It sounds like a video game company.
It does. It sounds like Konami or
like
something.
Coleco,
Yeah, or
I say
Calico, the movie.
Comico.
Yeah, Comico. Yeah, totally.
But she is. I guess there's also a little bit of manga influence. One of my favorites is Ryoichi Ikigami, who did the Crying Freeman series.
Okay, I've heard of that.
And Mai the Psychic Girl. It's kind of a realistic sort of style, but very, you can tell it's him.
Yeah, he's got his own artistic signature style. That's dope, dude. I love that. I feel like I want to get good, but I'd like to have a style someday.
And also Mobius and like people like Zoran. What's his name? Oh god, the guy.
Were you into the whole like BD stuff growing up? Too? So you like Philip Drouet and whatnot?
Yeah, Philip Drouet and Mobius and fucking Zoran Janatov.
Do you follow that dude that does? I think his name's Ralph Meyer. He does Undertaker. It's a BD book. It's a Western. Fuck, that dude's solid, bro. Like, oh man, I love the. I haven't bought it, but I love a lot of the BD stuff. I just like I want to get a lot of it. I mean, I love their style too, man. Like just like their printing style. I love like how I love like just the whole thing. I love the whole thing about it. I love the way that they're treated over there. They're treated with so much respect. They're, you know, and it's big over there, dude. You know, and I love the different sizes and shapes of the books. You know, they have fun with it. You know.
I don't know if I'm like gonna do like a big size like the bande dessinée size, larger format, but I'm like into the more of the just the attitude and just the creativity and just, you know, just the freedom of thought. So sort of like
I can kind of see that in your work, like the way you draw some of your stuff.
Yeah, I try to do that.
Definitely, I can see
even though it's like the you know, regular Western comic book format. I mean, I like that size because it just fits with everything else I have. You know.
Oh, it does. And then
I don't want it like to be separate from like.
Yeah.
I don't know what is
and like they say like, you know,
sizes.
It is. And then I talked to a lot of different shop owners. And they're like, dude, don't do anything. Don't do that French shit. You know, like, dude, comic side. They don't, the customers, they don't fucking want all that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but, you know, but they got a point. You know what I mean? They really do.
Yeah.
You know?
I never once thought of like doing a large size, like large format like that. I mean, I own a lot lot of those, but that's because, you know,
what do you do with them? Where do you stick them?
The story supersedes the size, you know.
Where do you put them at though? That's like they're saying, like, for me, that like that for them, that was the main argument to me, was like where the fuck do you put them? You know, you get these big BD books and, you know, or whatnot. Like, you know, a lot of customers don't want them. Don't, you know, they complain about them. Like they were bringing a Black Label a lot. You know what I mean? Like that's why Black Label stopped printing them that size. Now they're normal size. Like the new Grandpa Batman book, it's normal size. It's not big like the fucking Bermejo Dick Batman book. You know what I'm talking? It's just
yeah, I just, you know, you got to have a different shelf. You got to have a whole different shelf system or a different shelf for those books, right? You know.
Like for me, I kind of want to explore
with me as a
different
collector.
sizes, you know. Yeah, right.
As a collector, I'm
maybe I'll throw it on the coffee table or something.
Yeah.
And talk about it at a party, or have like a, you know, a whiskey party or dinner or something. I don't know. Throw it on the table. Have a couple books on the table. Well, you know, I don't know, but yeah, that's cool.
And have a discussion.
I was wondering, man, you got a favorite metal band?
I always loved Lemmy, like
Motorhead?
His voice.
Me
from
too.
Motorhead is just that his voice. Slayer. You know, I like. If it's gonna be metal, it's got to be like really hard. You know.
Right.
Have you heard of? Or you know, then, you know, because I can't take anything seriously. I like there's a K9s. You ever heard of them?
Nah. Oh, wait. Dude, I think I might know who that is.
It's like
I've heard of them before.
grindcore
like
band
with dogs, right?
Yeah, the dog is the lead singer.
Yeah, I've heard of them. Dude, I heard of them like 5 or 10 years ago. That dude Matt Heafy from Trivium. I don't know if you know about Trivium, but there was this.
I heard from the Howard Stern show.
There was this dude named Matt. There's this dude named Matt Heafy. He's in this band called Trivium, and he got in the band when he was like fucking 17. He's like 30 something, 40 now or some shit, you know. But the band was sick, dude. They blew up in like 2005. You know, they sound like a heavy ass like Metallica, you know, kind of style. But anyways, he was talking about them back in the day, and I was like, oh shit, what's up, dude? Metallica.
Speaking of Metallica, I have a Metallica, a Guitar Hero Metallica. I got to do a stream.
Oh yeah.
Of me doing a Guitar Hero Metallica session.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'd do that, dude.
Actually, before that, next month, actually, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, the DJ Hero.
Oh, that's cool.
It's
so that's like Guitar Hero, but with the DJ, huh?
Yeah, it's got this little toy turntable and everything.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream it.
I got a lot of buddies
month.
that are DJs. A lot of old high school and elementary school buddies that are DJs, dude. So I'm sure they would fucking tear that shit up. That's cool, man. Yeah.
It's
so Slayer, Motorhead for me, like that dude, like for me, like that was like the first like really heavy band, really heavy, like actually heavy metal band. Like the dude sounded heavy, like the vocals, the drums. He brought in the double bass, and I don't know. Speaking of metal, what's up, Preston?
Lemmy.
Oh my God! What the hell?
It's been a while.
The hell? Oh my God! I haven't seen you in so long. What's up?
I've been a hermit.
Stuck
myself in the office and just never came out.
One hot tomato.
Sounds like fun, dude.
DJ Hero. I never heard about that before.
Dang, those Hero games.
Yeah, it's one of those like novelty, short-lived novelty games that I got it for free because I worked at Activision for years.
That's an awesome job.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be. I don't know if it still is.
Who's here? Who's in the chat? I missed that.
What you got going on nowadays?
Sarcastic agnostic. Hey, hello there. So what are you up to, man?
You got a new book coming out?
No, this is the same old book. I'm just wrapping it up, and I'm about to close the campaign. I'm just getting the last words out there for Nephilim Squadron.
Hey, Hex too. I'm closing out Butch Cleaver on the 26th, so it's going to be on a Thursday like this. You're more than welcome to come for the closeout party. I'm going to do that. So you want to come hang out, drink a beer? I don't know, kick it.
Yeah.
So just letting you know.
Yeah, sure.
No, yeah.
No, this is not urine. This is not.
What is that? It's honey. It's like, look, it's all thick. So
some of you got out of a specimen jar.
A specimen?
No, it's not urine. You don't understand. I ran out of cups.
I'm in California, but I'm a redneck at heart.
Yeah. Right. So did you grow up in California? Did you grow up in the same like neighborhood and shit?
No, kind of like moved around like every 10 years when I was like, but like in the south central area. And then I went to a boarding school back east for high school.
Crazy. So you jumped to the country. You jumped like
the country. That was like a culture shock, right?
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah. But I got this scholarship to go out there from my my junior high, free ride, 3-year scholarship to go to this boarding school, and that's where I turned into an asshole.
I've been in here the whole time, dude. I'm fucking Bellflower Burke, dude. It's like the same. I haven't gone anywhere, dude. But like, you see what I'm talking? Like, you got this story, like, yeah, well, I was here, I was there. You know what I mean? Me, I'm just like, yeah. Hey, yo.
Long Beach Freeway, Firestone exit, Bellflower.
Pretty much, dude. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Pete Ellis, remember those commercials? Pete Ellis Dodge, Long Beach Freeway, Firestone exit, Southgate.
Yeah, totally, dude. Dropping fucking what was it? Go see cow, go see cow. Remember Go see cow? Yeah.
And everybody thought they were saying pussy cow, pussy cow.
Go see cow, go see cow. Yeah. George Chevrolet. Now it's his grandson running the shit. He looked I forgot.
Oh no,
exactly like my grandpa. That fool looked exactly like my grandpa, that with the hat and everything. Like, I thought that was my fucking uncle, or I thought that was my great uncle or some shit. I was like, no, that wasn't him. But I was just like, hey, there's Pop on TV. Like Pop's on TV right now.
What's up, Pops?
But my grandfather Dave Pop. Then we call him Pop.
That Pops.
Yeah.
You're Pops. Okay.
So you were naming some of your influences too. You were saying Wagner, then a couple other. Was there any other American artists that you're really inspired by? Maybe a couple.
Like freaking like John Buscema.
Buscema,
Yeah.
You see him?
Well, not so maybe subconsciously Neil Adams. I don't know. But
Yeah.
like John, I like Gil Kane.
Yeah, a lot of people
Kane
love
was
Kane.
so badass.
That's
Kane be getting thrown around a lot lately. That fool's
yeah.
pretty dope.
Yeah, and R.I.P.
Yeah, no, for real.
R.I.P. Keith Giffen.
Dude.
Oh, he
Shoot,
died?
The
Keith
big
Giffen
man.
died?
I have some of his
Yeah.
work.
Oh,
Yeah,
crap.
yesterday.
Jesus. I wonder if my Lobo book's going up. No.
Yeah, those Lobos in Fanticide. I definitely have that.
No, I got the first
Oh, man.
appearance. Sound by Keith Giffen.
Oh.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah. That's crazy. I can't believe he died, dude. He's
That's
the
crazy,
one that did
man.
Trencher, though, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trencher.
Trencher was so good, dude. The artwork on that was insane.
I never read it, but I saw the artwork a lot, and I was just like, wow. And like a lot of the fools online too, like Rich Ayala, he's busting it out. Like, you know, I seen you on TikTok, Hex, man. You're dropping some sick ass fucking drawings on there, like Spawn versus Venom. I'm like, that shit is dope. You know, like like that shit, the shit that you want to see. You know, like Ghost Rider versus fucking, you know, Swamp Thing, or you know what I mean? Just like the matchups,
awesome.
you know, like the shit people want to draw type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's cool, man. It's good to see you on there.
It's old rehash, but yeah, I'm just now getting on TikTok.
Me too, man.
Is it worth to get on TikTok? Or
I think so, but I mean, it's just hard, like putting out new content. You know what I mean? Like I hit it pretty hard because I had some banked up content, but I'm trying to just you know, work out a schedule where I'm doing stuff that's kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? Work on my book, work on something else, work on a piece that's just straight up fun. Like I'm gonna draw fucking Gary Oldman as Dracula or something. You know what I mean? Maybe do like a little video of that, you know, and then put some metal on it, drop a TikTok, make it a YouTube short. Yeah,
that's the worst thing for me right now is finding time to do shit that's fun.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, since it's Halloween time, you brought up Dracula, and it reminded me that I just saw Renfield. I just caught that movie.
That's good, right?
It's crazy. It's fucking nuts.
It's great, right?
And but the thing that struck me the most was like the end. They have they show Nicolas Cage as the old school, looking like the old school Bela Lugosi vampire Dracula, and it's like a black and white and like all grainy. And I'm like, oh my god, that's the movie they should have made. They should have made him, like, did a remake with of that old school
that could have been cool.
Bela Lugosi Dracula with Nicolas Cage in the title character as the title
after
character.
y'all told me about Mandy, like I finally went and seen it, dude, it was the most amazing thing ever. Like,
you like it?
So bad, dude. I loved it. It was
good, right?
Like Hellraiser, like it's like a grindhouse Hellraiser. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dude.
And every time I watch it, I see new shit. I'm like, so they have all these fucking drugs in that movie. Like they have all these demon drugs, like fucking demon drugs, like
wasp,
alien drugs, and all kinds of shit. The wasp in the jar, like in the demon coke. They have like demon coke that are like there's a bunch of different drugs in there that they're doing.
Dude, I don't think he can make a bad movie. Like the color.
He's entertaining.
What was the
Color Out of Space.
The color of space. Color Out of Space.
Like Brian's like, that's the best Lovecraft movie, and I'm like, dude, I think that one and Reanimator are like my favorites. You know.
And like Nicolas Cage does such an understated performance in like the first part of that movie, and then he slowly starts to like unravel.
Dude, my favorite part is when he's decaying. When you first see him in the modern times, when he's decaying, and he's like got the big ears and he's all rotting, you know, and you see his bones in his face. I'm like, oh, that's fucking dope. I really like that, you know. I didn't really get this. Yeah, I really liked it, dude. I really liked it, but I don't know. Sorry, what were you saying? Hell.
No, I was just saying. It was like, I'm like, oh, what is this understated performance? Where's this? Something's got to happen, you know, because you're like waiting for something to happen, you know. Like,
he's like the modern like
normal in this movie.
He's like the modern Christopher Lee, like Hammer. Like, he's like our Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, and fucking Vincent Price thrown in, like for right now. You know what I mean? Like he's doing all these crazy like movies and fucking horror, and you know what I'm talking? Like just kind of out there, like don't give a fuck, you know, and giving it his all. I love it, and all genrefied. Most of it's just genre the fuck out, you know, like crazy
video games too.
Yeah, dude. I gotta commend him, dude. And he's the only one in old fucking Hollywood doing it right now.
X probably has a sketch from Nicolas Cage sitting somewhere in his office. Like that's
dude,
what
you know
I
what?
remember. Hex has everything. He's got a still from heavy metal. He's
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
right.
was
I got a
thinking
frame.
we
I
could
gotta
share your
put that in the
campaign right
frame.
now. I got your campaign right here, man. I could share it if you like, or maybe if you want to share it.
Oh, yeah. Whatever you want to do.
Sure.
I
could share it if
got
you
to
want.
hear.
It's
Sure,
up
go
to you.
ahead.
Okay.
Good. Yes. You
Do
share.
Do. Here we go. The Candyman of Comics Gate. What did you think about the new Candyman movie, by the way?
I didn't see it.
I don't know, man.
I never knew that was a new.
I didn't really like it too much, to be honest with you. I like the first two
Mm.
Candyman movies a lot, dude. I mean, I thought it was okay. Brian Kreischow liked it a lot, but I don't know. It just, it's just Tony Todd, man. To me, it's like casting like someone else as Freddy Krueger than Robert Englund. You know what I mean? And they kind of do that. It's a passing of the torch. Like Candyman became a job title. It's like what happened with Thor. You know, like, you know what I mean? So Candyman, it basically is a job title in the new movie. That's like kind of like sort of kind of like somebody else.
It's like being a Skywalker is a job title.
It's like, no, Candyman's not a job title. You're like, dude, you know, you can't be Candyman. It's a guy, like something happened to him, fucked up, you know. But here oh, dude, you got a trailer right here. It's cool if we play the trailer.
Oh, look, check out my subtitle here.
Let me see.
Hell Ellen Comics. I changed it here. My name.
Very nice.
Discount Tony Todd.
Oh man, that's fucked up.
Oh yeah, that's the old trailer. That's the old loud and obnoxious trailer.
And
oh yeah,
you got
that's
another
the,
one in here you'd like me to play? Let's see.
Yeah, if you scroll down, you'll see that there's a link to the latest trailer where you can see
this one right here.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's the for people who back or who have already backed this campaign, you have access to the first 36 pages online in color. Yes. Oh. Is it popping up?
Let's see here. Hold on one second.
There's no nudity. Well, there's nudity in the book, but not in the trailer.
Let me find it real quick. I want to bust this trailer out real fast. So somebody go around real quick.
Mm-hmm.
This is highly
unprofessional.
Here we go. You ready?
Ah. Oh, look how pliable those pages are.
Oh, nice. That's the way they turn. Swipe.
Well, like,
I like that.
Yeah. On a modern device, you can see both pages of the backside. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
Dude.
So let me show you like this is probably smoother. Okay. Yeah, I'm sharing this page here. Yeah, now you can see like it's smoother than it is in the video.
Cool,
like
it's like an acid trip.
Oh no, what's okay? Well, that's the lag from the internet. So like you can like flip pages around like this. I'm not going to show much more because I've already shown enough pages.
So, and this goes out to every backer, right? Obviously, so they back a tier, and then you send them the email.
The
full colored
and you'll get a PDF if you want to read a PDF. You'll get that too. But I hate reading
That's
PDFs,
cool, man.
and I feel like if you're gonna read I hate reading stuff on screen. But I hear that this is the digital versions of comics are like, the kids love that stuff.
Do they?
So here you can flip back and forth and look at that.
That's cool, man.
It's like a real book, but it's on the screen. And it goes this way and that way and this way. And that. Yeah.
I like the colors.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, for sure,
So
man.
yeah, that'll be available. That's on any tier. You get that on even in the physical tier, and get it just like that as a standalone. Whatever.
It's cool, man. And then we got the campaign right here.
And that, yeah. And the full book will be. Oh yeah, that's the black and white version. There was the from the first campaign. Yeah,
nice. Those black and whites look dope.
Comparison of oh my god, you know what? So you see that this is a comparison of the just the line art version and the grayscale version. I recently had a chat with Mike Barron on my stream, and he discussed my comic, and he was like, first of all, I
suck.
He's like it sucked. No, he's like it should be you should have left it line art instead of doing grayscale. So yeah.
Why?
So well,
really?
It's too late for that. It's too late for that. but I
like
did
grayscale.
Yeah, like the one that everyone got in the the green cover version. That people got in the first campaign. That was a grayscale book, but I did do a test print out of all line art, like you see on the left there, and it was just one print. Or like maybe two, and the only other I sent one of those to Pops from the Madness Comic Network. So he's the only one who has that. That line art version. That's that Mike Barron said I should have done it as line art instead of.
Well, they both look cool.
Color version,
it's just different flavors,
The color version is the way it's meant to be seen. Mm-hmm.
So you can get the line art, the grayscale color. I really like the colors too.
Mike Barron hasn't seen the color version, and he refuses to because it's currently just online. He wants the book, the physical book.
Oh, he's a physical media collector. I don't blame him on that either, dude. To be honest, and you got the Boob Dan cover right there, huh?
Yes, my man Boob Dan Plagels. That's the work in progress cover.
He's a nice guy, man. He gave me a lot of good ideas at the barbecue at Dildred's house a month ago. There's the green one you were talking about.
Yeah, that's the black and white.
I see a lot of the BD. I see a lot of the BD influences that you were talking about earlier. Definitely, and the manga in your style.
Yeah,
I love this.
It's a strange mashup.
I haven't read the book, and I'm going to do a review on it. But I want to consume the book and do the review and everything. But these characters, man, just get all up in that fucking energy and talk about it. In a moment. Take like 3 hours. I love these characters you got right here with the fucking aliens. They're really metal, dude. With the 6 eyes, I believe.
Yeah. I guess
they look really cool.
Eyes or sensors.
Oh, okay. Might be spoiling a little something. That's cool, man.
They're aliens after all. I mean,
right?
They don't have the same physiognomy.
There we go. There's one of them right there. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, dude. To be honest, I'm really digging the color version. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's meant to be seen this way. I just figured, I hear people like black and white versions, so that I did that first for the first campaign, just as just to test the waters and to see if there's any
I love
interest.
black and white too. I'm doing black and white for like all my next books.
The
just,
hell,
just because like for the
what was
Hell
it?
War,
Was it
yeah,
called the Hell War? Yeah.
yep.
Hell,
But this is just like
Allen
looks so
Comics.
cool with all the lasers and the space. You know what I mean? And the plasma. It really pops. That yellow attire. It really pops.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
So do you think you might be able to give us like a little synopsis on the story, like for people that don't know about it?
Sure. Yeah. Well, it's the story focuses on the personal journey of a clone pilot, which is Teru Kaufman, and his desire for a soul, while trying to penetrate the scheming of a planetary dictator. And all of this happens while human civilization clashes with horrifying aliens in a struggle for survival. In a nutshell, it's like Top Gun meets Heavy Metal Magazine, or like Avatar with testosterone.
That's pretty awesome.
And the characters are like living. I try to make the characters like living, breathing, dynamic people, relatable people, not like archetypal, statuesque, expository machines, that use the reader as a sounding board,
Yeah, exactly. Like where they have, they don't go everything by the book, basically, with your storytelling and like the way your characters are and the way they speak and whatnot.
Like she'll have a little cellulite or something like that, or
oh yeah, there's like, oh man, I don't want to say, yes, there's like, instead of female characters like validating each other, they're female characters saying you're fat, basically. Yeah. Oh, I got to be careful. I can't say basically because I heard Mike Barron was like saying like, don't say basically.
Oh yeah. Dude, I love his writing videos.
Now, like, don't say basically anymore.
I love his writing videos. I got to go back and watch. He has a bunch of new ones now. He took a break for like 6 months or some shit.
Yeah. He's
but they're little quick, like 5-minute videos where you sit in the chair with a dog talking about it. Good. You're dropping some knowledge, man. I take note on all that shit.
Oh, it's Pumps back. Hail, Davey. Pumps back is here.
Oh hell, how's it going, man?
He was at the barbecue.
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for that comic, man.
Yeah.
Still got to read that one too.
Unemployment. That's some good stuff.
Yeah, I like the art's sick in there too.
He's like, he's pro level. And then again,
we got the standard cover right here, huh? This is the featured tier, Down to Earth.
Yeah. That's standard is back as the featured tier.
That's a good price, dude.
Yeah, you get your sticker, you get your digital version, and your sticker and the bookmark and a pin. And I'm not sure if we're gonna make it there yet, but at this point, but there's stretch goals, but yeah.
Cool, man. And then the next tier, we got the PDF.
Yeah.
Holodeck. That's cool, man. And that's awesome too for people that are like in, Australia, they're overseas. They don't want to spend all that money on shipping, and now you get the digital colored version of the book, like popping. It's a great deal.
Yeah.
$15. There's already 14 people have claimed it. So.
Okay.
You got some Nephilim Squadron sketch cards. Those are badass, man. You have some examples right here, but then there's more down below, I believe, right?
I don't think so. I think those are all the same.
Those are all okay. I thought
sketch cards go like crazy.
Oh, here we go.
Like people love
right here.
cards.
Yeah, these are cool, man. It's a good price, $23. Yeah, these are awesome, dude. I love your. Yeah, they're great. Yeah, and that's a good price, $23. Usually, it's a little more than that. I've seen them for.
Yeah, I try to be reasonable.
Yeah, man, that's cool. And then next up we got the Marcos variant.
No, Macross. Yeah.
Or Macross, sorry.
The Macross, the movie.
That might be before his time.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably.
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
anime, right?
Yeah, but that Robotech was based on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robotech was one of the very first Japanese
Oh yeah.
animes that came over. It was like
That's
one of the best. It was so badass.
big influence. Big
Look at
influence. And I
got
try
the
not to
Plague Milky Way variant. The Milky Way. There's Plagueles. You got the standard cover. That's awesome.
Coming up with these names,
right? Like when you're setting up your tiers. I was having fun too when I did mine as well. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, hey, Red Dress Press. It's Sugar Chris. Hello, Sugar Chris.
Hell, what up, Chris? Me and Chris are like opposite times. He's always streaming when I'm at work, like in the morning, and then I'm here at night.
I know, and I've been trying to get to bed early, and
I sleep like 4 hours a night, 3 to 4 hours a day. Night. It's crazy, dude. Yeah, I gotta stop. And then next up, we got the let's see here, Heavenly Bodies 2. So that's a bunch of tchotchkes in there.
Yeah, that's without the trade dress. You know, the Virgin covers.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The Virgin Plague. That'd be the one I would pick up too, man. I like that. I mean, if there's ever a Virgin cover, I'm probably gonna pick it up just so I can see the art more. You know, that's cool. You offer that, man. You got you get a sketch card with the Macross variant right there, Galactic.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's a sketch card.
And you got that's nice, man. Like you're getting moving a little bit of everything on here. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm very, very grateful that anyone is interested at all.
Oh, it looks fun, man. The book just looks fun. All right, you got the retail pack. Retailers, you know.
Retail. I gotta reach out to some comic shops right here.
Dude, man, you got it, man.
This retail pack before you gotta
done. Go up in there and be like, hey, you know, you got you know, a lot of them are selling manga. You know what I mean? Tell them, you know, if you like manga, you might like this.
Yeah, if you're interested in something a little different, maybe. Yeah. Well, it's not exactly manga; it's manga influenced.
Yep, and then we can flip it open.
But it's also Bandisame influenced.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yep, you could tell them both of those, and then they'd probably be like, "Oh, this is cool," you know. Some of them are really down. 2 covers, Universal. You got the 3 covers right there. An original page with. See, I like that. So you have an original page of art, and then you're thrown in the book too. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, why not?
Right?
Yeah, why not throw in the book?
And you got some sold out, yeah. And then be in the book, Quantum Entanglement. That's cool, man.
Oh yes, Sugar Chris is in the book. Sugar Chris is.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, I'll have to show him the pages soon. He's getting
cool,
killed.
Man. So you hear that, guys? Come and pick this book up.
Yes.
91 backers strong. We got to get to 100. So you know.
Yeah, let's get to 100. 9 more to 100. Yeah,
let's get to that 100 number.
Can we do it before November 18th? That's the planned shutdown date for this campaign. Is November 18th.
We got a pretty good ways.
So you guys hear that? It's about just a few more weeks.
I'm just looking for 9 more backers. That's
yeah. He's closing it down. Basically. You know, you guys have been sitting on the fence for this book. You know, now's the perfect time to do it. You can be a part of history. This was a book that was around during the beginning of Comicsgate, and it's an OG campaign. So come in here, support it. You guys are gonna have a lot of fun with it. Again, if you like Top Gun, a little bit of manga, American influence, a little bit of BD, you might like this book. Some cool characters and a fucking metal story. So come and check it out.
A little bit of S&M.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
Well,
little bit.
in
I was
certain,
wondering,
well,
Hex.
not with the
Hex,
main characters.
just tell them just lie. Just tell them whatever you want to tell them.
Yeah, just
All kinds of
it's
stuff.
this.
Yeah.
There's some seedy parts of the book, but
If you buy this book, you'll get laid. It's possible.
Some ads, some CD ads. I was wondering, man. So you were talking about a lot of movies growing up that you were exposed to. What's your favorite movie?
Well,
Debbie.
there's the triumvirate. The triumph. What did you say? What did you
The
say?
triumvirate? What was that about?
No, the triumvirate of my favorite 3 movies.
Oh, okay.
Which would
Oh
be
yeah, you could pick 3.
Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Blade Runner,
Okay.
Blazing Saddles, and Excalibur.
Excalibur, man.
Excalibur was badass. That's the one where Merlin had that chrome dome.
Yeah.
Like literal chrome dome. I
That
always wondered, I was like,
classic-
how
what
did
was
they
his
make that? I was like, it fit his head.
Nicole
perfect.
Wiminson.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, that movie was
They
He's
10,
also the wizard in Spawn.
10 million to make.
It's right here.
Yeah, Pagliastro. Dude, that movie had a $10 million budget, I
Who's
heard.
that?
Excalibur.
A what budget?
$10 million.
Had a what? Oh wow,
$10 million
really?
budget. Yeah.
And I also heard that while I was watching the behind the scenes on like one of the original DVDs.
I got one of the old ones.
Yeah. Freaking oh god, the director. He's one of my favorite directors too, and I can't think of his name.
Yeah, me neither.
He was saying that they filmed a lot of that in his backyard.
What the fuck?
But then like a lot of these fuckers have like castles, they own like castles, so it was like might have been
His backyard.
That might have been yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's where me and
Britain
my
is
boys
just-
hang out at.
Yeah.
That's my man cave.
What is he like? What is he like? Robert like Regal or something? Robert Regal Riguez. He's like Troublemaker Studios.
Robert.
He's filming like predators in his backyard and shit.
All right,
God,
I'm gonna head
I can't
out.
believe I
Seems like there's some conversation going on in the other room that might bleed into the stream.
Oh, for sure, brother.
So,
I'll see you Monday, man.
take you out
Hopefully.
later. You absolutely.
Oh,
We're gonna do it again. Monday.
Preston.
Yeah.
Take
Alright,
it
man.
easy, X.
Yeah.
Yeah, good to see
Hey,
you.
brother.
John
cool, man.
Borman.
Yeah,
John Borman is
John
the
Borman.
director.
Yeah, that's his
Yeah.
name. And
He also
and
did
I
some
love
other stuff I like.
Yeah, dude. I can't put my finger on it, but like, man, I loved Excalibur. I still think that's the best like Arthurian legend movie. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Even
still
if it's
hands
not
down the best.
accurate. Even if it's not
none
accurate.
of them are really
it's-
accurate. I mean, accurate to what?
I
Though?
would
You know
say
what I
it's
mean?
the most genuine, if genuine, if not accurate.
I mean, do you mean accurate to like history or accurate to like to legend and myth?
Yeah, to like history. Yeah,
Okay,
history.
because
It's not
like so like my
accurate.
second favorite is King Arthur, the one by Antoine Fuqua with Clive Owen and Stellan Skarsgård
Oh,
and Ray Stevenson and Mads Mikkelsen
Oh my
and
God.
Owen Grufford and Keira Knightley,
Holy
like this all-star cast, fucking Ray
Whoa.
Winstone. Like that movie slaps. Stellan Skarsgård. That movie,
All
like
right.
so many people were like, "Fuck that movie." They never watched it. It's kind of a slow burn, a little bit,
Yeah.
But dude, it's fucking dope. It's such a good movie,
All
and
right.
it's
now I gotta watch it. I didn't know. I
and he's
didn't realize all those people were in it.
and it's historical too. He's Artorias,
Mm.
and he has the Sarmatian Knights. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And yeah, it's his best movie for sure, hands down. Antoine's and Clive Owen. He's fucking dope in there, dude. And also Stellan Skarsgård. It's his best movie too. He plays this evil Saxon king. Well, I mean, they're all. I mean, are they evil though, or are they just people of their time? You know what I mean? They're like, you know what I'm talking? Like, it's just like,
It's a matter of
So, like,
perspective.
and it's fucking crazy too, man. Like, he gets off the boat and he's this big like Saxon dude, and the dude's like trying to fucking, what to the lady, he's like, we don't do that. We don't breed with these people. What would that make? Half people. Like, and he like stabs some dude and kills him and shit. Like right there, I'm like, oh damn, this shit's fucking crazy. But you have to watch the director's cut though. So don't even fuck with the theatrical. It's not even There's more gore. Like it's way better. It's just yeah. So I like that one. I mean, you're in Arthurian legend, probably right a little bit.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I don't know like the fine details.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know the basic
Generally,
like layman shit too. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not like fucking
when it comes to that.
Yeah. I mean, I know about like he has a son, and then he's got the cup, and there was another movie too I wanted to watch called The Green Knight. I don't know if you saw that one.
I saw
That was
that.
like a newer one.
Yeah,
Was it pretty
I've
cool?
seen that.
Because one of the homies online was like, "This shit's whack. This shit's whack. Don't watch it." And I respect the fuck out of this fool, so I didn't go see it.
Well, it's
I
more
figured
artistic.
I'll check it later. Like I'm not.
Yeah, it's very artistic. It's very
more artsy.
It's like it's like art house sort of but with a big budget. I think it is definitely worth watching. It's definitely worth seeing. Yeah, for sure.
It looked dope. Like, and I just like fantasy in general. Like I'm down to watch fantasy and that type of stuff.
It's good in that way. It's just like it's good that it's like, but I don't know how like how accurate it is to the legend or this particular segment of the legend.
Like I remember watching like First Night with Richard fucking Gere, like the only like action movie I could think of. He's playing Lancelot, and you got Sean Connery. Like I remember that came out, and I was just kind of bored with it. It had a cool looking Camelot, but it was just like, So I waited and waited, and then just so because like growing up, I watched Sword and Stone. I love that movie as a kid. That's my favorite Disney movie, and Excalibur too. And it was just like. Just nothing could really match that. The only thing that came close was something that was just brutally badass, and that was King Arthur, And I was just like, oh, this from Antoine Fuqua, the guy that did fucking Training Day. I'm like, okay, this should be fucking gritty, if anything. You know what I mean? Because Training Day was fucking.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was behind that.
Yeah, I was like, this fool gets down, So I was like, all right, this fool's gonna be gritty, if anything. And I remember they were like pushing that movie in the theaters. Like sometimes they would have a movie that wouldn't be like. They would kind of have like a behind the scenes thing playing in the movie theater before the movie started, not the trailer, but they were doing that. Like, this is the King Arthur movie you've never seen. Like they're really pushing that shit. Like he's a Britannian and half. He's half Britannian, half Roman. And he's on, the whole movie takes place on Hadrian's Wall. There is no Camelot, so it's a little different. And then Merlin, like they're all Pictish, you know what I mean? So it's Guinevere, she's half, it's pretty cool. But again, it's a slow burn. Yeah, man.
What I really loved though recently was The Last Kingdom on Netflix.
Dude, that's the best fucking
Uhtred, bread and butter.
Oh, so good, dude. And then like
I love the way
I didn't see the last season. I heard the last. Oh, I'm Uhtred, son of Uhtred. And like that first season, like the first 3 years, fucking 4. The first he gets the sword made in that first season, gets a blacksmith. Like, dude, this is like some video game shit. This is like some Zelda shit, motherfucker. Like he gets the pummel made, like customized, and like it's probably the best Viking show. It's like arguably the best Viking show like we've got. Like that and like the other ones too. But then the new one, I heard the newest season got kind of woke too, and I didn't watch it, So I watched like up until like season 4 or something like that, but it was just a good show, man. Like you could really get into the world and like really live with those characters,
Yeah, and the very last season was really sad, though. It's just like I was genuinely sad. You know the guy's gonna die.
Oh, really?
Because you don't go through all these freaking battles, and at some point, die.
And he's based off a real guy.
Like, but the way they handled his death was just like, oh, I was almost welling up with tears.
Like you were like about to cry because it was so bad, like the way how bad they did it dirty, right?
Because it was perfect. It was perfect.
Okay, so they ended it pretty good though, right?
Yeah, it was a good ending. It was a good death. Yeah.
So I heard the show, like the ending, like that show is pretty weak, or pretty woke, like the ending or the last season, but it still had some good shit in it.
The season before this last wrap up season, I guess that was
because it was a movie, right? Wasn't like the last iteration a movie or something like that? Like a long, like 4-hour movie or some shit. That's what I heard. Like a long movie. Whack. And that was like the whack shit, right? Was the long movie thing? Yeah, man.
Well, maybe up until like the very end, but I think I was thinking like the season before was more woke than
Oh, really?
than
It
this
just
one.
sucks because like they're
But
kind of
yeah,
like bantered. You know what I mean?
it was like in the beginning of this last wrap up of season. It was like I don't remember. Maybe I'm trying to forget it.
Yeah,
Maybe it was like a little woke tard.
because I was watching
But
it and it wasn't woke, dude. And I was like, damn, I commend these fools because like, and I speak on this in volumes that like no matter what, for the most part, like any genre, like family show, kids show, adult show, usually by like season 2 or 3 of stuff for like the past 10 years or give or take. I'm speaking loosely. That's when the shit gets woke, or they'll start sneaking little shit in there. You know what I mean? They'll do it on season 2. They're like, yeah, hey, you like that fucking show? You like the show, huh? Well, here's the fucking woke shit. Like they put it in there. Like, oh, you want to watch it? Like the good shows even too. So, but they didn't do that on that one at all. And I fucking love that show, man. I really love that show. Like there's like the way he takes out those Vikings in the first season, he cuts that dude's Achilles tendon and he blows up all the ships, like fucking and he gets the sword made and he's fighting. Like, yeah, it was really cool.
And just like the way in the beginning seasons, the way people would die, it wasn't like some spectacular thing. It was just like
die.
It's just like I got a little stuck right here in the neck, and like and it's bleeding out. Like with his surrogate father,
Yeah.
Like he's in like the the turtle shell formation with the shields and everything, and just like a little thing just and he's dead. I'm like, oh my god,
that's it.
It could just happen just like that.
Rutger Hauer was in there. Remember Rutger Hauer was in there like in the first episode?
I forgot about it.
Came in there strong as
early
fuck.
Season. Yeah.
But I like that when they just kind of murk fools off, you know what I mean? Like quick, like with no reason, like, or I mean, just kind of real,
a lot of fanfare, a lot of fanfare.
Yeah,
it's just like,
kill him
oh
off,
my god,
and
not
it is
him.
what it is. Yeah, and he has to fight his uncle, and then there was this thing like I don't know, man. It felt like you were like he had his buddies, like his merry men or whatever, his band of buddies, like they would go and drink, and it just felt like kind of like you were there with them. You know what I mean? Like the way that they shot it felt very like on the scene.
And then the Irish guy.
Yeah, it was cool, dude. And like when I was watching it, I was just like, this shit's pretty cool, but it's just like, but now that like I'm like, but there's something off, and then like I'm like now when I look back, I'm like, nah, you're tripping, Matt. That shit was dope. Like there wasn't nothing off. It was cool. It also felt like comic books that I'm probably roboting a little bit. There was like a lot of like comic books that do like fantasy and things like that, where we'll have people chilling like in a tavern or in an inn or something like that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And it kind of like had those scenes in there that they really like. I don't know. It really like felt like you were there. It kind of felt like kind of graphic novel-esque in some ways. I really liked it though.
Yeah.
You got a favorite beer, man, that you drink? Whiskey, anything like that?
Well, I used to have a favorite beer. It was called Peak Organic.
Peak Organic?
It was an IPA. But they don't produce it anymore.
Oh, that sounds about right.
It's like every time I have something that's my favorite, they take it away from me. But like I guess my regular current regular is just Coors,
Coors,
standard Coors,
Coors
but
Light.
but then when I go out, I love the Guinness. I love my Guinness, the black stuff.
Do you like the extra stout or just the draft?
The extra stout,
Just
the one that's like a meal in itself.
make you spit like you're like chewing up some fucking snuff, Take you drink it like
rich and thick in chocolate.
Like if like I like them both. Like if I'm like at a concert or something, I order some Guinness too. You know what I mean? Like the draft. But I love.
Yeah, I like that too.
I like them both. Like when I do Patty's Day. Yo, Aldous, what up, brother? Cheers. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by.
Metal
Hurlant and / Heavy Metal Crew. Oh yeah. Like for Patty's Day, we go all out. We do like the we do the Guinness, and then we'll do the corned beef. But I like my corned beef and cabbage and potatoes and carrots. I like it kind of soupy a little bit. And then I get French bread. I dip it in there, you know, and then I get Tillamook, or I'll get some Kerrygold Irish cheese. And oh man, I love that. I get some Irish whiskey. And then I might even make an American Irish car bomb. You don't want to order those in Ireland, though. They like to fight with you, I guess.
Oh,
yeah, that's an American thing.
Careful, the NSA is listening.
Yeah, right. Oh, seriously. Do you got any other? Do you have any other books that you're working on after this, or like anything? Nothing.
Well, right now I have ideas that I haven't acted on yet. Several ideas actually.
That's cool, man.
That are more like superhero oriented, and you know,
okay, cool.
Kind of the traditional superhero stuff. But really, it won't be traditional because it's done by me.
Yeah, exactly. Your vision of the world, right? The way you see it, of the superhero, right?
I guess. I mean, I guess I'm just thinking more along the lines of, visually different, I guess.
No, I hear you. It's kind of hard, right? Because there's all these like iconoclast images and imagery and capes and flying through the city and punching the ground hard when you land and punching through buildings, and like everything's been done, you know. Like for me, I was just kind of like sick of it. Like I didn't want to see it or nothing at all. But now I'm just like, damn, like sometimes I get in the mood where I want to see these, like The Boys, and I want to see Superior, and I want to see things that are kind of like the dark version of the superheroes. Sometimes, you know, or Invincible, you know what I mean? Magazine size is the format to go. I disagree. Go from your experience. Yeah, I agree 100%, man. I do like the bigger. I mean, for me, I do want to go like bigger format. I'm gonna experiment with each. Hopefully, if God willing, I'd like to experiment with different sizes and stuff like that. Like the BD style. You know what I mean? Because I think it lends itself to like the Iron Age and Comicsgate audience. Like they're into the boutique, different size format. You know what I mean? They're down with that shit. You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool, man. Like you could do these big pictures, you know, and kind of let the brush go or whatnot, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, and the good thing is we have the support, you know, like people are willing to support that kind of weird shit, you know, like that, you know.
Yeah, dude, and they're down, dude. Like people, like, you know, as long as your shit's like not some crazy like outlandish goal, you know, it's like 3 maybe 4 G's or something like that. I don't know, 2 3 4 G's something, you know, and like you really get behind it, and like you deliver, and you're really passionate about it, and you feel like, you know, people are down to get in there and help you out, you know. You've got some skin in the game. Let's see here. It's a magazine box, boards, bag solution. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
No, he's right, man.
Yeah. Or just put them on shelves. Like,
put them on shelves, drop them on the coffee table, you know.
Separate shelves for those sizes.
Yeah. I have to go and like organize all my comics, and because I have a lot of like backed books, right? So every crowdfunded books, you know, I got like maybe a couple hundred, I don't know. But I keep them in the Gemini mailers. I never take them out. You know what I mean? So because I want to keep all the tchotchkes in there and save them for, you know. I don't ever take. I have a lot, and so I stack them. I have racks in my garage, like fucking. You know what I'm talking about? Like those big racks that you'd have like somewhere. So I'm trying to like organize and inventory everything right now, because I don't want to take them out unless I'm going to make like a battle vest. It's got a patch in there, or I got some stickers I want to slap on my car, like, you know what I mean? So I have to do that, but that's hours of work. And I don't know, man, but I do like, I don't know, like a lot of people just want the books, you know, they don't want a lot of stuff, but I ain't gonna lie, like if I do get a bunch of extras in there, it's cool, you know what I mean? Even if it's for 5 minutes of me saying, oh, this is cool, man, you know, I still think it's cool.
I have
like Christmas for like 30
for the tchotchkes.
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe break it down into like tchotchke like genre, you know, like sci-fi tchotchkes, and then like Western tchotchkes, and superhero tchotchkes, and then horror tchotchkes. I don't know. I mean, I'm serious. I'm not fucking around either. I'm just like, damn. Or maybe bags.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's something to think about. Or Tupperware. That might be a good idea for the tchotchkes. They get some P-Touch, line those up on the shelf, boom, boom, and then start like labeling the shelves of what they are. I don't know. It's all about.
Perhaps.
I don't know. It's crazy. But I do like to, if I can, man, I like to back. I love buying these books, man. It is cool, you know, supporting people and seeing their books come out, you know, and I don't know, just trying to build something. You know what I mean? I know it's been a while.
Yeah,
it's been a few years now, but I still feel like it's coming out of its infancy. You know, the whole Comicsgate movement. You know, Iron Age, however you want to call it. Both separate, whatever.
Yeah, kicking and
like
screaming.
Yeah, yeah. I
A
think the
lot of
main thing
kicking
is
and screaming though. So
a lot of kicking and streaming. Streaming. I think the thing is though, like we got to fight a little bit. We got to argue a little bit. You know, and I'm speaking blanket creators. They need to coexist together, and they just got to make comics and fucking fight or whatever. But we need to simply keep doing it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
That's the main thing. At the end of the day, like, dude, don't stop fucking doing this shit. Like, keep doing it. You know? I don't know. Like, there's this new. I think it's called Ghost Factory. It's like a lot of. Have you heard about that? It's this new publishing company. Like, they're through Image, but it's a bunch of new
familiar.
like
Familiar.
It's I think it's like Jason Fabok. I think it's Jeff Johns, Brian Hitch. I forgot. I think maybe Brian Bolin. It's a bunch of cats, dude. They got together and now they're started their own comic company, but through Image. It's called Ghost. Yeah, dude. Shit just dropped today. Yeah,
wow.
I like Fabok. He's one of my. I think Fabok does the best Batman. Yeah, his shit.
I love Brian Bolin. Damn.
Bolin too. Fabok and Finch. I like. Yeah, Fabok's the shit though. I love his Jokers, his Batman, his Swamp Thing. Like it is what it is. He's just solid. But they're starting it. I'm like, oh damn, and they've been working on it for 2 years behind the scenes, I guess. Francis Manupal. I can't name all of them. There's so many of the guys that are in it. So I don't know if like Jeff Johns is writing all their stuff for them or what. But it's just cool to see that they're kind of doing stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
and it's what Ghost Factory, you say?
I think it's Ghost Factory. Yeah. Yes, man. It just, I don't know. Like, I don't want to see the comic book. I want to see the LCSs come back. I want Comicsgate and Iron Age to fucking come too. Like thrive. Like, I want everything to be round. You know what I mean? And just be successful. You know. I know it sounds kind of hippie or whatnot, but whatever the fuck. But it's just like,
you know, heavy metal hippie.
I just feel that like it's just dwindling, dude. You know, it's sad. I hate to see it. I don't like where it's at right now. You know, I want it to just keep kind of building. You know, but
well, yeah. I don't know if it's dwindling. I mean, what do you mean, the mainstream or? Yeah,
I mean we're doing okay, like this movement, you know. But I guess Ethan and Malin and Shane Davis. Have you heard about what happened yesterday? They're cooking up a new crowdfunder to get some tables and a big exposure at a con coming up, something like that.
Yeah, I caught wind of it. Yeah, I didn't get the details.
Yeah. Me neither. I just got the basic spiel, and I was just like, yeah, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like, definitely, like a lot of people do not know about it. You know. It would be cool for them to know about it, you know, like what has been going on the last fucking 5 years, you know, all the books that are out. There's still a lot that are available, you know, that people might like, you know, or they might fucking like it, dude. You know, like maybe some of the books aren't polished and perfect, but they might get in there and say, hey, this is fucking a lot more fun than the shit I'm reading right now. This is a new creator. They're not really that professional, but there might be something here. Maybe they'll get better after a few books, you know, and I want to keep reading comics, you know, and I don't know. But I think it's a great idea, man. I think it's a great idea. I think it would be cool too to like have a big con that we're all at. Stuff like that.
Is this supposed to be that what was it? For the Fans Fest or something? Was that what?
I don't know. I don't think
this is replacing that, or is this something different?
No, I think this is something totally else entirely. I think that they're going to be at a con and they need to crowdfund a big statement for each of them to be there, and they also need to fly out some people like Anna, Cecil, Mandy, and I think they need to do that to just make a statement dude. Like you have to make statements for things, you know, even in like business, retail, you have to make fucking statements for people to come in and buy it. You know what I mean? People to see it, you know, you can't be like, how much have like a little fucking like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Like, no, you gotta fucking you gotta go in there, you gotta drop your shit down, you know, and otherwise don't even fucking do it. So you have to go in there and make a statement. So they're crowdfunding a statement basically at a con. So they need a big table, they need big fucking banners. You know, they could probably do a lot of it themselves, but it's just like they could, if they did at any moment, dude, this industry could fucking just spin and like, you know, they could fucking lose all their shit basically, you know? So I could see why they want to fund it, you know? So they need big tables, big banners. And then they're going to do, I think, again, I don't know the technicalities of it. I'm still learning of this, but they're going to do new covers and they're all going to, for some of their books, and they're all going to connect, 3 connecting covers, you know? So,
okay.
Something like that, you know?
Well,
so, I don't know.
Yeah, I got to keep it fresh. Yeah.
And they were talking about maybe some creators getting together and tabling up in fucking Artist Alley, you know, and making a big CG statement out there, you know. So I would fucking definitely do it, dude. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, but I would fucking love to do that. I think that would be really cool, you know.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be traveling to Chicago. Is it planned for Chicago?
I think it is in Chicago somewhere. I think it is in Chicago. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to be going there. I would go though. I'd love to go out there and try their pizza. Maybe hit up that arcade that fucking the Diaz brothers know of or work at or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, man. You just got to get out there though. Like I'm doing a signing next probably in a couple weeks, dude. I'm gonna try to sell some books there.
Where?
Do some head sketches. I got my local comic store. It's a couple blocks from my house, so that's fun. I sold some books there too back in the day because I used to have Butch Cleaver as a floppy. I did 3 floppies before I compressed it into a graphic novel. And I released that through Comicsgate, the graphic novel. And then when I made Butch Cleaver 2, that was a brand new entity and so like something I never released, you know. So I figured, I'll try it out, you know. Probably, you know, just throw it out there, dude. People don't even know about it. They don't, you know. It's good to just get out there. So I'm excited. You know, I'm gonna do that though, man. Like whenever I can, try to get out and hit up stores and things like that. Just kind of hit the streets, you know. Got to try stuff. That's where people buy comics still. People do still buy comics. There's a big fucking audience. I go into the stores, I see that they buy a lot of manga, but they do buy comics too. So they're out there, you know.
Yeah, I have to try that.
where you stay at, there's a lot of stores too, isn't there?
Yeah, they are right around here.
Because I've been up there before, you know. It was, and I remember there being a lot of stores up there.
Yeah, I might go tomorrow. In fact, to a place around here.
That's cool, man.
I don't know. I don't seem to get a lot of interest for my book, I guess. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, no, it just happens sometimes, you know. Sometimes you got some little piece of shit working the counter, and you know, your book might not be what they want. They might not even be the manager a lot of the time. The manager went home or something like that, or they might not like your shit. You know, like I've been there before, you know. But it just is what it is. You know what I mean? And it's like I've gotten to stores where there's fucking badass stores, dude, and like, yeah, well, fuck yeah, we'll have your book here. Sign this, you know, sign this contract with us. Boom, boom, boom. I got a little fucking piece of shit cobweb hole in the wall. No, we don't want that, dude. I'm like, how about I hang it from a string from the ceiling? There's no real estate up there. How about I hang it from the ceiling right there, and they can look at it when they come in, you know, shit like that. But I mean, just to get in there, you know, I would never say that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. You just have to just, I guess, keep trying, I guess. But I had my book in 6 stores though. I went to like I think 10 stores, filled my trunk up and just drove around, you know. I went to Whittier, Brea. I went to downtown LA, Long Beach. Yeah, dude. All over Orange County. Yeah, I had it in a few stores. Most people are pretty cool though, dude. Like 9 out of 10 times, people are cool. Every now and then you meet a fucking soy boy though. I mean, straight up. I mean, oh yeah, you know, like I'm like, all right, dude, whatever. I mean, I hate to say it, but that's how it was, you know. So, and that was back in like 2016, dude. Maybe 17.
Oh yeah.
So. So you do got some stuff coming up, huh? Like that you're kicking around some ideas for upcoming projects after Nephilim Squadron.
Yeah. There's one called Arc Welder. Arc Welder is yeah. She's she's got like electrical powers, sort of like a, you know, like electro kind of sort of thing, but she's a hero. And
that's cool. That's cool.
And there's one like another character whose name I'm trying to workshop. But for now, the book is called the Project Sedona.
Ooh,
and
nice.
Another super powered guy. And then there's a sort of a mutant comedy book I'm thinking about. It's called Born Freak. You know, like a play on the words born free.
Yeah. But freak.
Born Freak.
and what Aldous was talking about too, man, like the magazine style too. Like I know a lot of people don't read like anthologies, but still, like I figure that like anthologies could really benefit a lot of people. Like I know he's not talking about that, but I mean, side quest topic, you know, like I like say like you have a 10-page fucking story of one of your characters, right? I got something like that too, you know what I mean? I got fucking 10 IPs I want to work on. You know, you put out a magazine or a book, you know what I mean? Every couple of years with a couple of buddies, you know, CG Iron Age, fucking, you know what I mean? Like me, I fucking love anthologies. They're the shit, dude. You know, I crack a beer, and, you know, and watch them like you know,
always
laughing
read
at
anthologies,
yeah.
I don't see
and
the problem.
I've backed some anthologies. Yeah, I don't know, like, you know, I don't know what it is. Like I fucking love them. Like I don't know. Like Tales of Nova Terra. That was a barbarian one that Rob Schaefer, Passion for Drawing, put out with Preston and the Diaz brothers. I got that. I can't wait to fucking read it, dude. I'm like, dude, this is the shit, you know. And it's big format. But I think that would be so cool if we had more of that in like our space. Man, yeah. But I you know, I know that the Comics Week guys do that with their stuff too as well, which is pretty dope.
Yeah.
It's the creepy / eerie legacy, same thing. Yeah, totally, man. I agree. Like I think that would just be cool, man. Like and a lot of us do have these little short stories, you know, that like that would go cool, you know, like into a book. I don't know, like maybe if it was like a bigger like magazine size, but black and white, something like, you know, one hitter quitter, in and out, little stories, you know, or maybe it's a character that you like, you kind of show. I've been thinking of some ideas, some type of stuff, you know. It's got to wrangle some
like
people
maybe
together.
like a spin-off character from from Butch Cleaver or something.
Oh yeah, I got like 30. I got like I got a lot of characters in there. But like for a lot of the time it comes down to like from my understanding, like profits and percentages and people's characters and who's going to fulfill it and who's going to run the campaign, things like that, you know what I mean? But for me, I'm just like, let's just split everything equally. That's how I would run it, I guess, probably right now. And just one person just has to do the fulfillment, I guess. And if it's like something you would want to do, I don't know, you'd probably have to take turns fulfilling it. So if there's, you know, 6 guys, all right, you got it this month, or you got it this year, you got it next year, blah blah blah, or something. I don't know. Or you work on it together. A great number of creators in the space need to cut their teeth on shorter, fair books, doing longer books. Yeah. The quality has been desperately lacking in a great number of first-time books. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, 100%. You got to try to, you know, spend your time on it, do your best, hire an editor, maybe a proofer, writer. If you know, maybe you're I don't know. Those are some things. But yeah, the anthologies are pretty cool. It's just trying to get people behind them. You know what I mean? That's kind of the hard part. A lot of people don't like anthologies, but they would be cool to sell those every now and then. You know?
Yeah. Well, yes, not everyone is like me, so I enjoy a good anthology.
No, I do, man. I really like. I get a kick out of them. I mean, we used, and then Mad magazines. Fucking, we used to read Mad. Fucking heavy metal. I have,
Yeah.
Love those. Tales from the Crypt. Has to be worked out. Definitely got to be in black and white, though. That's like a good way to do it, I think.
Yeah.
Sure. See?
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess that's why I'm not doing it. I still enjoy it.
I want to get into the weed shops, dude. The head shops. Like I think that's a great spot for like horror and like sci-fi anthologies. I want to go to the bud spots.
I tried to
try to cut out like deals.
I left a card at one of my dispensaries.
Yeah.
Like, I spend so much money in here. Can you just like somebody here take a card for my comic?
Record stores, like I had my book in a record store. I went to record stores. I was going to hit up tattoo parlors, head shops. I just started thinking about that. And that's perfect for anthologies. These dudes fucking smoke a bowl and they fucking, you know what I mean? They're reading all these cool stories. Boom, you're on to the next one. Hit it and quit it. Boom, on to the next one,
Yeah, I feel that's the best way to read a good comic. Not to drink. I feel a lot of people in our scene drink a lot and then read the comics and then they miss a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's best
I highly recommend you slow down and smoke a bowl and
yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
That way you
I
can really
drink
get into
after usually for the reading. Most people don't read what they buy as is. Even more difficult to get them to read multiple stories.
I'm like, why am I worried about people talking about late books when they don't fucking read them anyway? When you get they read them like,
dude, there's a lot of people that don't read
later.
Do like in the whatever in the network. I'll just call it that. Sometimes I'm gonna say all these fucking names or whatever and hashtags. A lot of people don't read them, dude, or at least don't do reviews. I wish they did.
Please read mine. At least tell me like that. Should I even bother? Keep going?
Yeah,
please.
Yeah, no, that's
tell me.
Yeah, like that's something will help, because if they care something about it, like if they don't like something, then maybe it's something you should look at, and if they like it, then maybe it's something you should look at. You know what I mean? Because they obviously have time out of their day to do that. Obviously, you got to take it. You got to take it with a grain of salt, depending on who it comes from. But you still, if 3 people are telling you the same thing in the story that they got a problem with, you might want to look at it. But yeah, man, that's cool. I'm glad you got a bunch of stuff you're cooking up, man. I know I am. Let's see here. I'll just most people should be happy their books aren't being reviewed, to be honest. Lots of the soft people that can't take the critiques offered.
I can take it. I'm a grown man. I can take
it. Right. That will be awesome. Yeah, no, it's true. A lot of people can't,
I've been taking criticism all my life.
Yeah, me too. I took my book to a couple people, like at cons, a couple big name artists, and got some critiques on the spot. So that was cool, Try to take notes and change what I can. Same on the first campaign that I did. Try to change it on the second one. Try to change it on that. Just trying to keep up in my skill level as best as I can.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's all we could do, really, Well, shoot, man. Thanks for coming on, man. I really appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, it's been a while, and I'm so glad glad we could catch up, and so glad I could see you live, a few weeks ago.
Right? It's different when you see people in person, right? They're like fully rendered. And... dude, you're tall, dude. You're a big old dude.
Oh my god!
Fucking, what are you, like 6'2" or something like that?
6'1", yeah.
6'1".
Yeah, you're not so small yourself.
Oh yeah, right.
So you're not so small yourself.
Right.
And you're in HD. You're in 4K or 8K HD. HDR.
Right. You too, Aldous. Thanks for stopping by, brother.
Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, brother. Thank you. Aldous came in and he was in one of my first shows with him and Steve Dye. That was a fucking awesome show. Gotta have him back on too. I want to go on his show, The Gutter, too, soon once I got some cool stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man.
This weekend I'll be at the Red Valkyrie Underground auction.
Oh, nice! You gonna be selling some pieces?
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh well, they're not here right now. They're like, yeah. I'll put them up on social media before the. Whoa, sorry.
No, it happens to me all the time, dude. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, probably tomorrow.
Shoot it to me in like a DM, dude. I can get that. Start promoting that. Got to get these artists. Hopefully, get them some.
Yeah, that'll be Saturday. This
money,
Saturday, and I'll be on the late stream, I guess.
It's never too late for us, though, right? Because we're on the West Coast.
Yeah. I guess it's like
you're getting kind of lucky, right? Like right now, it's like 9:45, and everyone else is like, "Fuck you."
I know, but it's Thursday. It's Thursday, so everybody's having their early Friday partying.
Oh, Friday Junior. Oh yeah, I'm already in Friday mode by
Friday
Thursday.
Junior.
Dude, I'm already Friday Juniored up, dude. Like, fuck. That's why I drink on Thursday, and then Monday I'll drink on Mondays now too. That's like I work 6 days a week. I work 6 days a week now.
Oh,
like the last
nice.
last 2 months. Yeah, no, my new job offers overtime, so I'm just like, fuck yeah, I'm there, bro. You need me, I'm there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a worker bee. So
yeah,
I get in there and So yeah, man. Where can people find you at?
You can. I'm looking for some more YouTube subscribers. Actually, you can. If people can go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, it's free. That's Hex Island Comics on YouTube, and I'm at Twitter or La X, as I call it, La X, which is Spanish for X, Spanish for the X.
Man, you're funny, man. You're hilarious.
And that's Hex _Allen there, and Hex Island Productions on Facebook. And that's I'm on TikTok and Instagram also. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There's just too much for me to keep up with.
Yeah, a lot.
I got work to do.
Well, I hear you. You guys,
I need a manager.
Right? Give me a manager, man. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate it. Thanks for everybody that's been coming around and supporting this show and creators and we love it. We love you guys. And as always, remember to roll the bones to know your role. See you guys later.
Yes, roll the bones.